to talk about hobbies to start with. Tell me, what hobbies do you enjoy in your free time?
There are many hobbies I could choose to do in my free times, but however, if I had to choose pick ones, I would choose surfing TikToks. It's not only have me learn more fantastic knowledge on some science channels, but also have me know the world news. Um, Sometimes I can watch some new trends and talk with the new words with other people.
Perfect, thank you. Did you have any different hobbies when you were a child?
Yes, of course. When I was a child, I don't have any mobile phone, so that I usually watch TV. If you have a question that why I don't play sports, I must answer that I don't like sports too much and I'm not good at them. The main reason is that I don't have much time. I have a lot of homework to done.
Thank you, well done. Do you think hobbies are important for people's lives?
Yes, I think it's the main part of people's life, and when after a hard working day, they can play sports or surfing the internet for relax. Some people have the healthy hobbies that's playing sports. This helps them improve their physical health.
Fantastic, well done. Let's move on now to talk about reading. Now, do you enjoy reading books?
Yes, my mom bought me my mobile phones last month, so before that, I usually reading books. This helped me improve my reading skill. What I mean is I can read faster.
Wow, thank you. Can you give me a little bit more? Could you give me an example of a book that you've read?
Um, I usually read comic than some novel. My favorite comics is Demon Slayer, and I went to see its new movie last week.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Tell me, do you prefer reading e-books or printed books?
I prefer reading ebook to reading printed books. It's because the ebook has many convenient functions. It's very modern. I can zoom and change the suitable lives when I read. This have me a lot in my experience.
Thank you, well done. And finally, let's please talk about transport. What is the most common type of transport in your city?
I think it's a motorbike because of its suitable price and you can traveling motorbike in some narrow streets. Most of students or workers choose to go by motorbike because it's cheap.
Thank you, well done. And finally, do you think public transport should be cheaper?
Yes, I think public transport is very suitable in some big city. Students or workers can use public transport to go to work or go to school, but it have a disadvantage that I don't like. It's that fixed itineraries and time that people have to go in time.
Thank you, well done. Perfect. Can we please move on to part 2 now? In part 2, I will give you a question and you have 1 minute to prepare, okay?
Yes.
Fantastic. So the question is, could you please describe a person you admire? Okay, Nam. So when you're ready, please start.
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you.
My uncle, his name is Tai. I first met him when my mom brought me to Korea where he was living. He picked up us on his own cars and that's my first impressions of him from me. He bring me and my cousins to a concert and he bring to me to a stadium. Near his house is a beach and he usually brought us to the beach to have nice days. He's a very funny person and he's very talented with a big house and he's very rich. Uh, I thought that I want to be like him in the future because he lets his son study in an international school. It's not easy to do. Um, secondly, he have many funny activity from me and my cousin to play together. He have some questions to ask where we want to go and what we want to buy. In the future, I want to be like him. I want to make my family happy like him and make my relationships be as smart as me.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you, Nam. I can't wait to meet your uncle in the future. He sounds amazing. Let's move on to part 3 now, Nam. And I want to talk about role models. Tell me, why do people admire famous people?
I think this rely most in their bodies. They have they have to keep fit their body and have a balanced life. Famous person have many way to say and they also say the way to how they make them be famous.
Thank you. Well done. Do you think celebrities are always good role models?
I think so because some people want to have a balanced life and balanced diet. Some celebrities have a good body so that they have some balanced diets for them to eat or to live, and they have a suitable timetable. They also say this to another people, and they can keep them to go in their way.
Great. Well done. Finally, let's move on now to talk about technology. Tell me, Nam, how has technology changed the way people communicate?
This have a big change. Firstly, people don't want to face-to-face with others. However, there are more advantages. Firstly, people can connect with other people, just they are far from another people. Another. Secondly, people can connect with another people which they don't have much time to go, and this is very convenient.
Tell me, Nam, do you think people rely too much on social media?
Yes. In my opinion, teenagers depend heavily on social medias. Firstly, it's about their school. They have to update the news on their school page, and they can join some club to improve themselves. But however, elder people don't depend a lot on social media. They want to connect and face to face with another people's. They like to doing some garden playing sports or playing chess. They don't like to surf the internet all the time.
Thank you. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, now that brings us to the end of our test. Thank you so much and congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Can I ask, how did you feel about that test?
When I first went to the rooms, I felt that so nervous.
Yeah.
Something in my body was. But when I stay here, I see you so funny and you're very friendly that I don't be nervous anymore.
That's amazing. I hope your examiner in the real test will be like that as well. But sometimes they are quite strict. Please don't worry if they are very serious. It's just because they need to do for their job. Examiners have to be quite serious. But I thought you did a fantastic job. Your part 1 was wonderful. I really enjoyed your part 1. And listening about your uncle in part 2 was great as well. If I was to give you some feedback, The first thing I want you to work on is the structures that I taught you for part 2 and part 3. I will send you some more information about that. Just because your answers are really good, but they lack a little bit of structure. So just to make them a little bit easier to follow, but I will give you some feedback on that. That's why it's really good to practice.
Thank you so much.
I felt like once you'd warmed up with the part 1, like especially when you were talking about hobbies and reading, the topics you find interesting, I thought you did a great job. And I loved it when you gave an example as well. One thing I would say is, I want you to try and develop the ideas more. Instead of listing lots of ideas, try to explain them more. So if they ask you the question about transport, what is the most common type of transport in your city? You said motorbikes.
Yes.
Why? Because they are cheap. Okay, that was really good. But I want you to develop more. Give me more detail. Say, which is important because Vietnam is a developing country. And people do not have much money to pay for luxury vehicles. Yeah. Try to give me a longer sentence to develop that idea. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Well done. With your part 3, the topic of role models and technology, they're quite difficult, but I thought you handled them well, especially when talking about your celebrities. Don't be afraid in part 3 to give an example. You can do that. So can you think of a famous person you admire in Vietnam?
Famous persons. Let me see.
Song Tum?
Yes.
Song Tum. Okay. So you can say Song Tum is a great role model because he is very handsome. Okay. But also because, can you think of any other reasons why?
His sweet voice.
Yes.
He's also interact with his fans.
Fantastic. Which makes them feel happy. Yeah, happy and part of his team. Yeah. Then I love that. So if you can, try to give some examples in part 3 as well, okay? Fantastic. So now I'm really proud of you. I will send you some feedback after the lesson so you can practice more.
Yes.
But I know you will be ready for the test soon. One thing I love is your energy. You have amazing energy and passion.
I have to prepare a lot during the time I go to.
Okay. Well, I can feel that you've practiced a lot. So well done, young man. Thank you for coming today. Come on.
Thank you.